Craig Benzine, he's the benzene, he's the benzene. Hang on, let me try that again.
Okay.
It's an important song. I want to make sure I get it right. Craig Benzine, he's the benzinest guy I know. Craig.
Welcome.
You don't want to hear the rest of the song?
Welcome to Craig Benzine, the podcast.
Oh, man. Is this how it starts now? Yeah, all of a sudden now it's your podcast?
Yes. Well, you're the one singing the song.
Well, I just thought I'd start with your theme song. I mean, I don't know if you knew your own theme song, but it's really good. Welcome, everybody, to Two Guys Talking About Craig Benzine. My name is Craig Benzine.
I'm talking about lettuce.
My name is Craig Benzine.
All right, couple of Craig Benzines. Two Craig Benzines talking about Craig Benzine.
A couple of Craig Benzines over here.
How are you, Craig?
I'm talking about lettuce.
I'm doing pretty good. Not much has happened since last time I talked to you.
What? Oh, God, I've had so much. I've had so much that's happened. I can't believe you say not much has happened. I took a shower.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it.
Do look cleaner. Yeah. You do look cleaner.
Thanks.
So,
I shaved and everything. I did that this morning. That's why I was running a little late.
Last time I talked to you was yesterday. So
yeah.
That feels like actually not enough things happened.
Well, no. I mean, when I take a shower,
how long was your shower?
I take an 18-hour shower.
Oh my God!
Yeah, I don't believe in conserving water here in Los Angeles, so I like to take a good 17 to 19-hour shower. It just depends on how I feel.
Yeah, that's a great place to take a long shower.
Yeah,
Southern California.
Yeah.
But do you sleep? Do you sleep in the shower?
Oh man, I totally forgot to do that. I'm exhausted.
Oh, okay, that's probably why.
I am so tired.
Wow.
You can tell by looking at me.
With such gusto and energy.
Yeah, you can tell by looking at me. I'm so tired.
You got a big smile on your face.
Man. Speaking of having a big smile on your face.
Uh-huh.
I thought I'd start the segue and then you could finish it.
Welcome to Two Guys Talking About Lettuce. That's the actual name of the podcast, and today we're talking only about lettuce, like we always do.
Yeah, you know what? It's good that you actually bring that up because you know, Craig, we have gotten literally thousands of letters in the past couple of weeks from fans all over the world and other planets, and they all say the same thing. They say that the podcast has significantly strayed from the theme of lettuce. So today we are going to rectify that.
Honestly, I didn't notice. I really didn't.
Oh, no. We apparently have strayed, and that's why we got all... And these are angry letters. Like, sometimes I get the letters, and the letters are shaking. They're so angry.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
I think that's you holding the letter. That's your hands shaking.
It might be my hands. It might be my hands.
Are you hydrating enough? Are you eating enough?
I'm really not. I'm so busy showering.
Okay.
Every once in a while, when I get really thirsty, I'll put some shower water in my mouth, but it's often soapy, and so I don't really want to swallow it.
So you don't swallow it.
I try not to swallow it, if you know what I'm saying. Wink,
do you
wink.
Eat, though? Or,
yeah, in the shower, I do have a lot of shower snacks. I got Ritz crackers, and I've got some water crackers.
Water crackers?
Water crackers are perfect for the shower because there's already water in there.
I don't know what a water
cracker is. Water crackers are just simple. Actually, water crackers are my favorite crackers to have with cheese. Are you Googling water crackers right now?
Yes, I am.
Now, that's what makes this podcast great.
Oh, yeah, I know what a water cracker is. Oddly, there's very little water in a water cracker.
Well, they do seem pretty dry for something called water crackers. They seem extremely dry. Like if you're thirsty and you reach for a box of water crackers to quench your thirst, I think you're in for an unpleasant surprise.
Yes.
If you're stuck out in the desert, do not bring boxes of water crackers with you. It is not going to help, folks.
Do not put water crackers on your plants.
Yeah.
That's not going to...
Doesn't do anything. It makes them look nice.
Yeah.
But it does not help.
Don't relieve your thirst after a long run with a nice tall glass of water crackers.
Nope. One time I took a shower just with water crackers and didn't use any actual water, just used the water crackers because I buy them at Costco, so I get them in bulk. I mean, they're pretty cheap.
Yeah.
So it didn't help. I mean, it felt scratchy. Sometimes the scratchiness feels nice on your skin.
Sure.
Yeah. But besides that, it didn't really do me a lot of good.
You know, one time my house was on fire, and I threw a bunch of water crackers.
Oh boy!
On the fire. And,
how'd that go? Put it out. I bet. Put it right out.
No,
didn't
I burned them right up. I actually made the fire a little bigger.
The water crackers caught on fire.
Yeah.
They should call them firecrackers. I mean, nothing else is using that name.
That's true. I can't think of that. Doesn't sound familiar to me at all.
Yeah, they should just call them firecrackers. From now on, I'm going to refer to those as firecrackers.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll go get a nice piece of cheese, put it on a firecracker. Delicious. Yeah. I recommend that to everybody. Put cheese on your firecrackers.
What were we supposed to talk about?
Oh, right. Lettuce. Yeah. All right. Listen, let's get on it. Let's get on it. You and I have both done a lot of research about lettuce. Mm-hmm. Would you like to start us off? Or would you like for me to?
I think you should.
Okay. Actually. I have done a lot of history. I've done a lot of research on the history of lettuce. Apparently, lettuce has been playing a crucial part in history for thousands of years. The first ever handwritten lettuce was thought to have been sent by the Persian queen Atassa around 500 BC, according to the ancient historian Hellenasius.
Wait.
Their popularity as a way of sending messages grew as more people became literate.
Look at the word lettuce that on the article you're reading.
Mm-hmm, yeah, one of the most basic. It says one of the most basic forms of sending and receiving messages.
Look at the word itself.
Between
the word
two
itself.
people.
No, slow down.
Was in the form of written lettuce. Yeah. Yes.
That lettuce, the word lettuce that you just read. Look closer at that word, because I think that says letter, not lettuce. I think that says LETTER.
It says.
You see a C.
It says the form of written lettuce. LETTERS.
That's letters. That's it. There's no C in there. The letter C is in the word lettuce. So, Yeah.
All right. You do the next thing then. All right. I think I got it now. You do the next thing.
Okay. Well, as we all know, the Latin name for lettuce is Lactuca sativa, and it is a member of the Lactuca genus and the Asteraceae family.
Man, so, I hope the listeners are happy because they're learning a lot, and now this is some great lettuce content.
Yeah, it sure is. I hope I'm certain they don't regret asking us to talk about lettuce.
No, I mean that's why they sent us that's why they sent us all those handwritten lettuce. Hey, listen, why don't you can you just make one adjustment? Can you try to be a little less enthusiastic as you read this information?
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Did I sound a little too interested?
Yeah, you were too enthusiastic.
Okay, all right. Lettuce's native range spreads from the Mediterranean to Siberia. Although it has been transported to almost all areas of the world. Plants generally...
how long was I up?
Not long.
Oh my God, your voice is so relaxing.
10 seconds.
I felt like I was floating on a cloud.
Huh. Maybe I should do a separate podcast.
Yeah. Like a relaxation podcast.
Don't drive while listening to this. It'll be called.
Man, I'll listen to that while driving around. That sounds great.
But that's exactly not what you do, Greg. What do you? I
love to listen to relaxing podcasts while I drive because sometimes when you drive, you get really stressed out, and it's best if you have cruise control in your car. Best to just listen to a relaxing podcast, lean your chair back, and just enjoy it. You know, I bring like a nice little pillow. I have an eye mask that I put on.
Yeah, while you're driving. Yeah.
Yeah, well, because it's very bright. I mean, usually I drive during the day. Very, very bright.
Yeah.
A lot of sunlight. Can't sleep during all that sunlight in your eyes.
Yeah. Don't drive in those situations, Greg. Just don't.
I don't know, man. It works for me. Everybody has something different that works for them. That's what works for me.
No, that doesn't work for you. You're gonna get in an accident. You're gonna hurt yourself.
I feel like you're judging me,
or even worse, somebody else.
I feel like this is a judgment on me, and I feel like all of a sudden I'm on the show Judge Benzine.
Yeah.
Oh, Judge Benzine's gonna take his latest case. Greg Benson likes to wear a sleep mask while he drives. Judge Benzine says that's wrong. Does the audience agree? No, they don't.
That's my other podcast, Judge Benzine.
Man, yes. I would listen to that. I'd listen to that while sleep driving.
Yeah. No, Greg, don't sleep drive. Don't do it.
All right,
Do you have one of those cars that has the ability to drive itself?
Yeah, it's called cruise control.
That will just set the speed of the car, not the turning or. One time I turned in the lane.
One time I turned on cruise control and I got a call I got a call from Carnival Cruises that apparently I was controlling a cruise that they had that was supposed to be going to Mexico, and apparently I took it to Catalina Island from LA. And they're like we can't even dock there. There's not enough room. And they're like, "Can you please turn off your cruise control?" This is a true story.
Okay, all right, sure.
This is 100% true.
Okay.
And they begged me, "Please turn off your cruise control. We need to go to Mexico." And I'm like, "Does anybody really need to go to Mexico?" No offense to anyone listening to this from Mexico.
Wow, I've never been to Mexico.
Oh, it's lovely. Nice. It's lovely. You need to go there.
I mean, it depends. It's a big country. I think it depends on where you go, probably.
It is. Do you remember when that song "It's a Big Country" came out by the group Big Country? It was all about Mexico.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's a big country, Mexico, like a lover's voice from the mountainside. Stay alive.
You know, whenever I see a big country, I always think that this is similar to a lover's voice from a mountainside. Yeah, I feel absolutely. Like that's
speaking of music. That brings me to my next fact about Lettuce. There was you may not know this. I know you know a lot about music, but you may not know there was a '90s band, a very popular, successful '90s band called Lettuce Jackson. Lettuce Jackson is an alternative rap group formed in 1991. The band's name is a reference to former American basketball player Lettuce Jackson. Their biggest hit and their only Billboard Hot 100 entry was Naked Eye. Other singles include Here, Daughters of the Chaos, City Song, Under Your Skin, and Lady Fingers. Do you like Lady Fingers?
The food?
No. The actual fingers of a lady. Do you like them?
Oh, I like my wife's fingers. Yeah.
I like any lady's fingers.
Greg, what if Kim heard you say this?
No. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying I'm going to like have sex with other ladies' fingers or whatever. Like that's reserved only for my wife. But
okay.
But no, I mean, I do enjoy some good lady fingers.
I don't like the image of you having sex with other ladies' fingers in my head, Greg. I don't like that.
Hey, well then stop thinking about it. You text me all the time. Oh, once again, I'm thinking about you having sex with other ladies' fingers. You need to stop texting me about that.
Oh no, I can't get it out of my head now. Oh no.
Yeah. Well, anyway, you should to get it out of your head. You should listen to that song by Lettuce Jackson, Naked Eye. Big hit.
Is there anything better than rap rock? You know.
I love a good rap rock, because you can give it as a gift. You just give someone an unwrapped rock. They're gonna be like, what is this? This doesn't even look like a present,
Yeah. So you have to wrap the rock and then
what do you mean by that? This is the most fun podcast that has ever existed. Can I just say I have more fun recording this podcast than I've ever had recording any other podcast.
I agree, but you know what I realize, Greg, is why you enjoy this so much, talking with me so much, is that most other people wouldn't be able to hold the conversation with you. They'd be gone.
Joyce DeWitt couldn't keep up with me.
Yeah, it's like your goal is to derail the conversation at every point. And my goal is always to keep a conversation from derailing. So this is
So basically we complement each other is what you're saying.
I don't know what we do. I really don't know.
Nice shirt. Look, I just complimented you.
Oh, well, thank you.
It is a nice shirt. I like it. I like the sort of the purple and the blue combination. You don't see that very often. Or like a red and purple. Mm-hmm. I guess it's red and purple. Maybe
it's
a red
maroon. It's maroon.
It's maroon and blue is what I was saying.
Maroon and blue.
Yeah, that's what I said. If you rewind it real quick.
Yeah. Do you remember that dress, that blue and black dress?
I remember a green and mauve dress.
Okay, so that's what you saw when you saw that image of
green
the dress?
And mauve. Is that
green
how you, is that
mauve?
Is that how you say
green and mauve?
Is that how you say mauve? Is that how? Am I pronouncing it correctly? Mauve.
Well, you definitely have to change the tone of your voice and sound like you're.
I don't even know how to pronounce it. How do you pronounce the color mauve? It doesn't sound right coming out of my mouth. Mauve.
I believe it's mauve.
What? No, look it up. Google it. Come on.
This is what
makes this is what makes this podcast great. We're gonna find out how to correctly pronounce mauve.
We're gonna do what anyone else does. What anyone else could do. Let's see. Mauve pronunciation.
See, it doesn't sound right. The way I'm saying it does not sound right. Mauve.
Mauve. Oh wait. Shh.
Hang on.
Mauve.
Oh.
Wait, I can do it slow. Let's see.
Oh yeah.
Mauve. Oh, I thought they would go
mauve. Like lower. Mauve. Okay, so it's green or mauve. Am I doing that right now?
Mauve. Just mauve. Mauve. No. You're opening your mouth too wide, Greg. You're opening your mouth too wide.
So open it wider. Mauve.
No. When you're doing something too much, you do it less. That's what you do.
Okay.
So,
okay.
Not more.
Okay. All right.
So like if I said like this is too much, you've given me too much money, you'd say, "Oh, here's more money." Was that what you would do? That's how you react to that?
I just want you to have more money. That's all I want. I want for you and your family to be comfortable, so I want to give you as much money as possible.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. Or like if you're driving too fast, Greg, you're going too fast. Okay, I'll speed up. Yeah,
maybe I'll drive with less mauve. Is what I would say.
Mauve. Mauve.
Okay.
It's like you lose all control when you say the word. Like you don't know reality anymore once you start saying that word.
Okay. All right. I'm okay, everybody.
Yeah. Okay.
Everybody relax. Don't call 911. I'm fine. I mean, you can call 911 if you want. I mean, sometimes they get lonely. Sometimes you want to just give them a call and go like,
no.
What?
No, you don't. You're not supposed to do that.
They might be hungry. Maybe they want lunch. You're going to like if you're about to go like if you're going to go to Burger King, pick up something for yourself, pick up yourself one of those Big Macs at Burger King, then maybe they might want one too.
Greg, Big Mac is McDonald's. You'd want a Whopper from Burger King.
Sometimes I feel like everything I say is wrong to you.
It is. No, not just to me. Not just to me. But yes, do not call 911, regardless of if they're hungry or not. You know what? If it's an emergency, they will call 911. They will call themselves.
Whoa! What if somebody who works at 911 is having a heart attack? Then what do they do?
I guess they could just tell. They could just tell someone. I mean, actually, they probably know exactly what to do.
They should probably just tell themselves.
Okay.
Oh my! Excuse me, myself. I'm having a heart attack, and I work at 911.
Or the person next to them. I'm sure they're not alone. You think it's one person in a room?
I wonder if this has ever happened. Do you think anyone who works at 911 has ever had an emergency?
While working?
Yeah.
Yes, probably. That's probably happened.
Good. Give me an example.
It probably happened. A person was working. Oh, I remember one time someone was working at 911 and then they had a heart attack. And they said to the person next to them, "Hey, I need help. Could you arrange an ambulance?
Could you please call me? Please call me."
They probably would have said, "Could you arrange an ambulance like we do every day?"
I know, but here's the thing: you're forgetting you're forgetting the logic. The logic is if they work at 911, then they would say to the person next to them, "I'm having a heart attack. Please call me because I work at 911 and I'll be able to help."
I get the logic, Greg. I get the illogic. I understand it. And I understand
sense.
You're trying to make it seem funny, but heart attack is a very serious thing. Greg.
Oh my God, you're right. It's as serious as a heart attack, as they say.
Yeah.
A heart attack is literally as serious as a heart attack.
It can't get any more or less serious than that.
Yeah. That's true. Speaking of heart attacks, today's episode of Two Guys Talking About Lettuce is sponsored by Buy One, Get One Free. Mention code half off to get 50% off. And remember, shipping is always included for only $19.95. That's Buy One, Get One Free, available on an internet near you.
Okay, so what's the product? What is the product that you're selling?
You listen? Did you just listen to the script that I was forced at gunpoint to read?
Oh my God, this was a gun. We did not get paid for this.
There's a guy. No, there's a guy over there who has a gun. It's fine. He's gonna leave. Now that I read it, he's leaving. Bye bye.
Oh my God. How long has he been there?
Can you get me an egg salad sandwich? He's going to get me an egg salad sandwich.
Wow. How long was he there?
Just since earlier this morning. He thought we were supposed to start at 10. We started a little later. We started recording around 10:20. He was getting impatient.
Yeah.
He's like, I got an itchy trigger finger. I'm like, relax, dude. I'm going to say the copy. I'm looking over there, but he's left the room now because he went to get the egg salad sandwich.
You want to call the cops now?
No, there's no reason to. He's getting me a sandwich. What am I going to call the cops and say, oh, excuse me, there's a guy getting me a sandwich? And they're going to be like, is this an emergency? I'm like, no, and then I'd say, Greg, but while I have you on the phone, is anybody there having a heart attack? Because if so, I can call 911 for them.
Greg, there are so many questions that are just being left unanswered here. First of all.
Yeah.
Buy one, get one free.
Yeah,
great product. What are they selling?
Excellent
What are they selling?
Excellent.
Do you know what
product.
They're selling, or is it just that you had to say it because the guy was pointing?
Fantastic product because you buy one and then the next one's free. It's a great
buy
product.
What do you buy?
I think everybody could use one. You know, you could use it in your home, in your car.
Hopefully they could use two.
A lot of people use them in their boat. Well, either that or here's something you probably didn't think of: give one away as a gift. You know, Christmas is coming up.
Give one what away?
Yeah,
Greg,
exactly. You get one, you give the other one away.
Is he still pointing the gun at you? Is he still pointing the gun at you?
No, he's off getting me a sandwich.
Okay, I feel like you're avoiding the answer because I think you're scared because he's pointing a gun at you.
I want you to know something that's really important, Craig. I cannot remember the last time I had an egg salad sandwich. I mean, that is a delicious sandwich, and I frankly can't remember the last time I had one.
Yeah, it's been years for me. It's been many years.
I mean, I may have bought my last egg salad sandwich at an airport, which is a horrible place to buy any sandwich, and I'm sure they skimped on the egg salad. I mean, you make an egg salad sandwich at home, first of all, you're going to get the ratio of like how much mustard and whatever. You're going to get that ratio exactly right, but also you're going to load that sandwich full of egg salad. You're not going to just put like a tablespoon of egg salad on the sandwich. You're going to load it on exactly how you want it. You're going to pick the exact bread that you want. And that's going to be a good egg salad sandwich. You might even have, say, a pickle on the side.
Yeah, you know what? The problem with egg salad sandwiches is I have 2 eggs every morning. So I feel like if I have an egg salad, I'm never going to opt for an egg salad sandwich because I've already eaten a bunch of eggs.
Well, why don't you opt for a different breakfast? There are so many breakfasts out there. You could have cereal, like you could have a steel cut oatmeal. You could have fruit and
it's good to get a lot of protein early in the day.
Great. So have yourself some fruit and some Greek yogurt. That's plenty of protein. Why don't you have yourself some cheese covered protein bites?
What are those?
I don't know. It's your breakfast.
No, this is not my breakfast. This is your suggestions for breakfast.
You just said you wanted to eat cheese-covered protein bites, and I was that's fine by me.
No, I did not say that.
You just said it.
No, I did not.
And that brings us to the Patreon exclusive bonus talking section, which begins right now. This portion of Two Guys Talking About Lettuce has been edited out for your listening inconvenience. If you wish to hear the complete, unedited version with the bonus talking, be sure to visit patreon.com/2guystalkingaboutlettuce. And now, back to the edited, not as good version of the podcast. And that's the end of the Patreon-only bonus section. That was a good one. And let me tell you something. There was a private, personal message in there for our patrons that normally we don't get so personal. We got very personal, and there's private stuff there. That's good.
Yeah,
I loved it.
Yeah, they're not private stuff. Private stuff.
Oh no, we saved the privates stuff for just a regular podcast.
Yeah.
Talk about our privates. Hey, speaking of which, why don't you give us your next lettuce research fact?
I'm glad that segue wasn't actually a segue. Didn't have anything to do with what we were talking about before. So, did you know that there are several types of cultivars of lettuce.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
Yeah. The only thing that I don't know is what cultivars means. Is that kind of like Mev?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Like leaf, romaine, iceberg, butterhead, summercrisp, celtus.
Wow.
Oilseed, red leaf lettuce. That reminds me, seeing the butterhead, it reminds me that I have questions from my Reddit thread.
Really?
We never answered.
Oh, questions.
Remember several episodes ago
yes, but are they about lettuce? I mean, remember this whole episode is lettuce themed. I mean, we're trying to make
I know that you are very concerned about staying on topic with lettuce. You have been so far.
Yeah. Hey, I tell you what. Let me just throw something else out because you just gave me something that I didn't know. Here's something I bet that you didn't know. A small arm of the sea, a lake, or a river is called an inlettuce.
Not at all. Not at all. That's I assume that's an inlet. Just an inlet.
An inlettuce.
No. You're really no. That has so little to do with lettuce. That word is not even close to lettuce. Not even close. It just has let in it. So you're just gonna find anything that has let in it, and you're just gonna make it into the word lettuce. Is that it? Is that true, Greg?
I did research. Look, you may be better at research than me. Okay, don't rub it in my face. Hey,
have you ever seen the movie that I think it's a vampire movie. It's called Let Us the Right One In. Have you ever heard of that movie?
Yes. Yeah. Where the little girl opens the door and then a head of romaine just comes in.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, I did see that. Yeah.
Okay.
Left the right. Is that?
Or
now,
there's also a teenage Christmas rom-com that was partly written by John Green. It's called Let Us It Snow. Did you ever see that?
I know the song "Let Us It Snow," the Christmas song.
Oh yeah. Let us it snow. Let us it snow.
Let us it snow. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's a great song because it's all about Christmas lettuce, and everybody loves Christmas lettuce. I mean, that's usually it's people's favorite lettuce. People look forward to it all year. They're like, can't wait to get my Christmas lettuce.
What is it? What does it make it? What makes it Christmassy? What makes it Christmas lettuce?
It's the time of the year. It's the season. I mean, the Zombies used to have a song called "Time of the Season." That was also about Christmas lettuce. And so it's.
But what makes the lettuce Christmassy? Do you add cinnamon to it?
I know exactly.
No. I'm asking a question.
Yeah.
No.
The answer is yes.
Nothing to agree with it.
The answer is yes.
It's not yes or no.
It's a yes or no question. I'm just answering you simply yes. Yes.
No.
Yep, that is correct.
Okay,
you are correct, sir.
Listen, Willikep asked, I always love listening to your show with my family every Thanksgiving. Wow. My question is, how do you get the
That was a reference to a previous episode, and I love when that happens.
Yeah.
That is great.
My question is, how do you get the butter out of the butter lettuce?
Oh, yeah. Ask it nicely.
Mm.
Excuse me, will you please leave? If you ask it nicely, it will vacate the lettuce.
I doubt. Lettuce is not a sentient being.
Maybe your lettuce isn't.
Yeah, or anyone's.
Maybe yours isn't.
Listen, butterhead, also known as Boston or Bibb lettuce, and traditionally in the UK as round lettuce.
Yeah.
This type of head lettuce with a loose arrangement of leaves, known for its sweet flavor and tender texture. Oh, wait, I worded that as if it wasn't a sentence. But anyway, that's
I love the way you worded that. I mean,
okay.
Normally I don't describe the way someone words a sentence as sexy, but that was some sexy wording.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
And this is coming from a straight man to another straight man. That was sexy wording, and little turned on.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
What's it? What about that exactly was so sexy?
Just the way you did it. The way I can't look. If I could recreate it, then I would be People Magazine's sexiest man of 2022.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. If I could.
So you're saying that I should be People Magazine's sexiest man?
Well, obviously not. No, but I would be if. Huh?
Why not? Why not me?
Oh, Craig, let's not get into that.
I don't get it.
I don't want to insult you.
If I can say the sentence in that way, I do not become the sexiest man. But if you say the sentence, I don't see what I don't get it.
Look at me. Look at me.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Yeah,
you're not making a good argument. Whatever.
Look how I dance.
Okay. What?
Same.
Oh God. Oh God. What is happening?
I'm just saying. People Magazine, watch out.
Do you know who the sexiest man of 2022 is?
Wait, let me think about it. Is it Herman Schlonberg from Canoga Park, Wisconsin?
Herman Schlonberg. I'm going to look up Herman Schlonberg because I've never heard of.
I believe he's an accountant in Canoga Park, Wisconsin.
There is Herman Schoenberg, who is there's the Duke of Schoenberg.
That's what I meant.
Frederick Herman Schoenberg.
Frederick Herman Schoenberg is who I meant. The Duke of Schoenberg.
He died in 1690, though.
Yeah,
so
is it him? Is it him?
No.
Oh, what? Like a dead guy can't be sexy?
Well, depending on how long they've been dead, I suppose. I don't know that any type of dead person, no matter how long they've been dead, I wouldn't describe them as sexy.
All right. Well, you never met Herman Schoenberg, the Duke of Schoenberg.
Yeah, you're right.
So.
Wait, it's Schoenberg.
Yeah, that's what I said. Schoenberg. Yeah. Schoen with an M.
All right.
You know what his favorite color was? Mauve.
What are you saying?
I'm just saying.
Why did your arms go limp when you said that? I don't understand what happens when you say that. Your brain shuts down. Your entire body shuts down.
Oh my God. Let me just say this. Like a month from now, when this comes out, I'm going to be walking in the neighborhood listening to this and laughing like a maniac. And people are going to be out like working on their lawns and gardens and painting their roofs. And they're going to be looking at me going like, what's wrong with that guy? And I'm going to be like, what's wrong with you? You're painting your roof, idiot. What's the point? Why would you paint your roof, you dumbass?
Yeah. No one sees the roof.
It's a stupid thing to do. Ridiculous.
Shingles. Yeah.
And here's the thing. Inevitably, when you see someone painting their roof, they always start at the edge and they work their way up. So then they end up getting stuck right in the top center where there's just a tiny bit of unpainted roof, and they're standing there and they're like, now I got to wait hours for it to dry.
I've never seen that happen.
They're idiots. And then the roof is more slippery because of all the paint that's on it. And you could fall and hurt yourself. Yeah. You paint your shingles, it's going to get slippery.
Huh.
Especially if you use high gloss paint, which I would recommend because of all the rain.
Okay.
Yeah, if you're going to paint your shingles, use high gloss paint.
And start in the middle, apparently. I've never seen any. Is that a real problem? People get trapped on their roofs?
Yeah. If they start, you need to. If you paint your roof, you have to start at the top.
I feel like you're
down.
Speaking from experience.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
feel like this happened to you.
Yeah, of course it did.
I don't think it happened to anyone else.
It did happen to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So the sexiest man alive in 2022 is Idris Elba.
Good.
You ever seen the show Benson?
All right, here's one more. I have one more lettuce fact for everybody. The modern English alphabet is made up of 26 lettuce. It says here that the lettuce used by a language are collectively called an alphabet.
You already called letters lettuce. This is also a different meaning of the word letters.
The word alphabet is a compound of the first two letters of the Greek alphabet.
Letters, Greg. Letters.
Alpha and beta. Alpha and beta make up alphabet. Alpha and beta.
Yeah. Letters. Not lettuce.
I did a lot of research, and I don't know. I feel like you're bullying me now. I feel like what you're doing is bullying me.
Have you ever seen the famous play also made into many movies called Ham Lettuce? You ever seen that?
Are you talking about the one that's by Shakespeare Lettuce?
Shakespeare Lettuce?
Yeah, William Shakespeare Lettuce.
Oof.
Let's move on. This whole bit's not working. Hey, listen, Craig.
It was working just fine. None of our bits are good at first. You got to give them a chance.
Somebody just told me something about you recently that I didn't know. Somebody recently told me that you are a YouTuber. You make YouTube videos. What's that like?
Well, you've made YouTube videos. You used to be a YouTuber.
Me?
Yes. Would you still call yourself a YouTuber even though you don't really make them now?
I don't know. I don't really think about it. I am going to be making one or two in the next month because I got a brand deal. So
see, you're a YouTuber.
I guess I'm a YouTuber. I mean, I guess people who get brand deals on YouTube are YouTubers, and there's no two ways about it.
No, you could have said no tube ways about it.
Oh, as like tube lettuce?
Is that a thing? Tube lettuce?
I don't know. You brought it up.
I didn't bring up tube lettuce. No.
Well, you should have. This is a lettuce podcast, and we're trying to make the whole episode lettuce themed. Do you have other questions from your?
I feel like you're just making it lettuce themed whenever is convenient for you. You're not trying to do it the whole time.
Don't you call me out on reality? Why don't you read something else from your Reddit?
Well, now I'm just looking at pictures of Idris Elba, but okay.
Oh man, are they sexy?
See. He's a sexy man.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'm a heterosexual man, but when Idris Elba is around.
Oh yeah. Oh no, don't get me started. Don't get me started.
Okay, I won't. Listen. In addition to its useful purpose as an edible leafy vegetable, lettuce has a number of uses in ancient and even some more modern folk medicine and religious symbolism.
Wow.
We've talked about Egyptians thought lettuce to be a symbol of sexual prowess.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think Idris Elba eats a lot of lettuce?
Oh, obviously he must.
Yeah. Also, the Greeks connected the plant to male impotency. So,
whoa! Now that was a weird place for a laugh track to come in. That was unexpected. I did not expect. We've never had a laugh track on this podcast before. I did not expect a laugh to come in after that.
Yeah,
that
weird. Was weird.
That is surprising.
Huh?
Woo!
Yeah, just because of the word impotency.
There it is. Wow. All right. Listen, do not mention that again. I don't want to have to do a lot of editing after this.
Okay, I won't.
Just don't. No, you're about to mention it again. I can tell. Don't do it. Don't do it. No. If you do it again, there's not going to be a laugh track.
Okay, and served it during funerals.
Here's what you just sounded like. And served it. That's what you just sound like. And served it.
Oh my god. Oh, okay. All right. Wow.
That's what you sounded like.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, Greg. Yeah. Okay.
I'm just telling you what you sounded like.
Okay, Greg. And served it during funerals, probably due to its role in the myth of Adonis's death.
Can we title this episode "And Sir Did Can we? Is it possible to title it that?
Impotency.
Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh, man. This is good. This is a good episode.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
How do you make? You know how you make a good episode is you keep saying it's good.
Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely. No, I mean, and listen. Finally, after what 27, 28 episodes, finally we have a good one. That's all I'm saying.
Like in the middle of Schindler's List, they kept going, "This is a good movie."
Oh yeah. Oh, they did. Yeah. They could tell.
Yeah.
They could tell it was really good. Sometimes they would say that in the middle of a scene, and Spielberg forgot to edit out like 2 or 3 of those.
Yeah.
And it's usually somebody like real quietly in the background who's just like saying it. But if you listen to that movie with headphones, listen to the whole thing, you'll hear it like maybe 2-3 times.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's why you think it's a good movie. It's because they tell you.
You're like, okay, yeah, all right, I got it. Good movie.
Yeah.
Did you have more questions from the? I feel like you're just reading lettuce facts. I was hoping for another question from your. Your
you
Reddit
want more
people.
questions? Well, I don't have any more lettuce related questions.
Oh, come on!
But
can you make them lettuce related?
How do I stop my dog from counter surfing? He's talk enough to easily reach. He's tall. He's tall enough. It was a typo.
Okay.
He's tall enough to easily reach, and I have to tell you that it's a typo rather than me screwing up the reading of it because you're just going to make it the title of the episode. Okay. He's tall enough to easily reach and smart enough to always do it when we aren't looking. Their dog is counter surfing.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Let me bring it back around to the theme of the show. Probably counter surfing because they leave the house and they leave lettuce on the counter, and you know how dogs love lettuce. So obviously they love it. They can't get enough of it. So obviously the solution is when you leave the house, make sure that you take all the lettuce off the countertops, put it in the garage behind a locked door where the dog cannot get to it. You just put it on the tool bench, whatever, on the garage, spread it out. And that way when you get home, not only has the dog not eaten it, but then you have a beautiful lettuce spread on your tool bench. I mean, 2 problems solved at once.
I mean, I feel like you need to preserve your lettuce in the fridge, probably, and the tool bench is probably dirty. It's probably...
Well, what do you know? What do you know about preserving lettuce and tool benches? What do you know?
My dad has a tool bench, and I've put lettuce in refrigerators nearly my whole life. So
you basically you've had some experience, is what you're saying.
Yes, yeah, and I think everyone has had experience with refrigeration.
You know more about this than I do. You maybe you should have answered the question because you really seem to have some like insider information, some knowledge that I didn't have.
Well, I would say install an electric counter in your house so that your dog gets a shock every time they land on the counter.
Oh, man, that's great. And that way, every time you go over to the counter, you also get a shock. That's a great idea.
Why would it be good for you to get a shock?
Keep you off the counter.
Okay, yeah, that's true. Because it's kind of dangerous to be on the counter.
I mean, you don't know how well your builder built that counter, your home builder. I was going to say contractor, but I decided to say builder instead.
Oh, why?
I just thought it'd be more fun to say builder.
Yeah.
Say it.
I don't want to.
Come on, it's fun. Say it.
Suddenly, I feel like I don't want to say it.
Super fun. I'm telling you, you're missing out on something super fun.
Impotency.
See, that time it didn't work. You know why? Rule of threes.
No, because you didn't feel like editing that in. I think that's why.
That is correct.
Yes,
and that brings us to the end of another episode of Two Guys Talking About Lettuce. Thank you, everybody, for listening. It has been a pleasure hanging out with all of you, and even a pleasure hanging out with Craig Benzine.
Wow, it has been a pleasure hanging out with you, Greg. And you know what? We actually haven't been hanging out with anyone else. No one else is here. But I hope you had a pleasure
getting a notification right. I'm getting a notification right here that there are people listening to our podcast, and we've been hanging out with them.
There are people. If people are listening right now to the words we're saying, they did listen to our podcast. Yes, but they aren't listening to it right now.
Let me ask you something. Do you think the listeners like it when we keep talking after the closing theme song is played? Do you think they like this part? This is extra talking now.
That's fine. Why? What's so wrong with that? Extra talking's fun.
Knock, knock.
And that's the end of the episode.
You're not going to say who's there?
Who's there?
Okay, it's a good one. Doorbell repairman.
Doorbell repairman who?
I don't know his name. I mean, but he's obviously there to fix the doorbell, and that's why he's knocking. Your doorbell is broken. You invited him over. I don't know what the guy's name is.
Okay, thanks for listening to the episode, everybody. Thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye.